Alright, what's poppin', people? We're back. Still feeling out of it, but getting the Electrode live out of the way. Let's go. Anyhow, today, got you. It's all Electro live, like I said. I'm gonna turn that down just a little bit so it's not super loud. And Electrode is a mod that I'm pretty excited to try out. Now, I'm going with this magnet variant to it because I do want to have 4 useful move slots. If you remember from the video we did where we were just showcasing the potential sets, one of the main things that it was emphasized was that Electrode's move pool is just really bad. And so I wanted to run the set that I thought would still give me the best odds of having full just functionality of the Pokemon. Got a Sword Stance Toxicroak, the idea being potentially lure in an Oko, a Camerupt to send Conda with Terra Blast for our Toxicroak. Thought that could be like some decent offensive synergy between the two. Stealth Rock Raja, Defog Oricorio, and Abomasnow, because Abomasnow could double in versus some of the mons Electrode draws in, i.e. say Cacturne, even again Conda, so I don't have to Terra. And a nice little Vaporeon last, because Vaporeon is a good Pokemon. Turn that up a little bit, I think that's better. Of course, if you've been enjoying the content as of late, make sure to subscribe if you aren't already subscribed, because that's always fun. Now, my opponent's team is certainly a team. I think I just lead with Trode this game, though. And I can get a very easy Volt on anything. I'll be faster than if Brav or Metacham is Scarf, which is cool. If this is Scarf, we find out immediately. I'm pretty content to just go for a T-Bolt here. I mean, if he's slower, yeah, so he reveals that he's Scarf himself. And I already know what's gonna happen. If I taunt, he's gonna EQ me. So I'm gonna just go Vaporeon. Then I'm gonna double into Abomasnow. As for some reason my opponent decides the right play is to set up their rocks. That's crazy. Thankfully I'm better than my opponent. Make the very large prediction there with EP. This is also definitely not a what's it called? An AV Raja. It would have taken a lot more if it were. This guy comes in and it's just gonna Volt. So I'll throw up my Stealth Rock here. Kinda wish I Play Roughed, honestly. Wait, I don't even have Play Rough. Kinda wish I Heavy Slammed, I mean. I could Terra immediately versus you. But I'll switch into Oricorio, and that does so much. Why did this dude just do over half? This probably isn't Scarf. So I guess he's Banded. Which, I mean, that's fine with me. Go into my Croak here. Double into Abomasnow on the Sandaconda. Yeah. And then I can just get off a very safe Blizzard. They go Vaporeon, that's fine. As we saw the Earth Power damage versus Raja, so we know how much damage we need to actually be trying to do. And with Rocks up, any extra chip from Blizzard would definitely put Raja in range of Earth Power. So, we're not in too bad of a spot, thankfully. Yeah, I mean, they go Raja immediately. I'll always Earth Power here. They could double into the Rotom. Or even the Braviary, which kind of makes me want a Blizzard again. Yeah. But I'll be honest, I don't really respect this Pokemon. I think he might Trick. Okay, he doesn't even Trick. Cool. So he's probably going to go Vaporeon here on the Blizzard. I did think about Giga Draining. I just also don't want Braviary coming in for free. Yeah, so they go out to this Mon. Just got to Croak there. They reveal Stone Edge. Okay. My opponent actually stays in with the Conda to go for a Stone Edge and they miss it. So they were predicting my Abomasnow play. So we get rid of that. That's really good for Croak. This guy comes in probably to Bullet Punch. Yeah. No, I guess we'll see if this is choice. I think the close combat damage is choice band. If I'm remembering how much Scarf does, at least. Should be. And with Conda gone, I think I just roll my opponent at this point. Go Abomasnow here always. And I will go for Earth Power just to make sure that the Raja can't come in. Yeah, because if they go into Rotom, it's like, okay, whatever. We don't really care about that. I could keep Electrode around. Not the biggest deal though if I sack it. So they go to Zen Headbutt, so we bring in Copper Raja now, and we just go for a Heavy Slam. I still have to be careful about this Metacham, because it is definitely a big threat. And I'm just going to stand in Heavy Slam. And just get rid of that. Metacham comes back out. Knowing if this is Choice Band is definitely helpful at least. Stay close combat there. Which gives me Toxicroak always, and I just Gunk Shot. Let's take a Braviary and they take 60. I can just close combat on the following turn. If I were my opponent, I would have gone hard Rotom there. I would have made that play 10 times out of 10. I would have easily made that play 10 times out of 10. I just think it's such an easy read. They go for Terra Electric, which... I mean, that's better for me. Yeah, and then they sack it. I was gonna say it's better for me, though, because it means that my Croak now can, you know, gunk no matter what the context is. Now Metacham comes in, and no matter what they lock into, they should not be able to win. That's a cap, by the way. Okay, never mind. It's not a cap. So now Croak comes in, and we Sucker Punch, and we win the game. Nice. What a lovely game. What a lovely one to start off with. Yeah, my bad for sounding like I'm near death. I have about the same amount of energy as someone that just woke up, except it's throughout the entire day, and there's nothing that I can really do to change it. Now we face this kind of team. This is a very dangerous squad for sure. Very dangerous. I do really like my Electrode this game though. The asshole leads off with Appleton. I'm gonna taunt. This might be a bad play because they could just throw off an attack. But a lot of these Appletons are like this Leech Seed substitute stuff. And those sets are really annoying. I will say Terra Ice is nice this game. Gives me the potential to actually hit Appleton for some respectable damage. As my opponent reveals their Dragon Tail. Okay. I mean, that's fine. It's not like I need damage, or not like I need health on my guy. Yeah, now I get brought into Croak, and I will just throw off a Gunk Shot. If they Terra Steel, then they, you know, they bust their Terra out a lot earlier than they otherwise would have. We also have seen no item yet, so I'm going to assume that this is like Boots Appleton. We also get an immediate poison on this guy, which is pretty decent for me. They give me a Flame Orb. It's not the end of the world. I'm gonna Earth Power again, expecting Copper Raja to come in. So I actually go Ice Cube. This is fine as well. I'll Leaf Storm the next turn. Remember how Ice Face works? They only get to shed the face if it's a physical move that hits them, and special moves just bypass the ability entirely. Also, I'm gonna give a warning. There's every chance that I just randomly disconnect during this video. In which case, probably this video won't go up. But there is quite a bit of rain going on outside at the moment. So, we'll see what happens. I want a blizzard, but I'm gonna do no damage at all. I think, I'll go this. Oricoria's kind of worthless as they go for Terra. What if this is choiced? I didn't stop to think about this being a potential like choice ban to Appleton. Well, it shouldn't be. That thing did no sorts of damage. Oh, I didn't get my Vaporeon a Terra type? That's crazy. Here, let's fix that. Grass is fine on you. Okay, everything's fine now. Yo, this set, insane. I love how I can hit this with Surfs now, though. It's really funny. Can I actually just beat down their Appleton with a Vaporeon? How crazy is that? Also, this dude's set is so whack, though. I don't have a real good way of hitting this. I'm trying to think about like the best way to play against it. I'm not sure. Because I don't want to sack Electrode. It actually is really strong this game. I'll go Obama Snow here. Is my opponent just Dragon Tails again? Oh my lord, please stop. All they do is click Dragon Tail. I'm just gonna try and beat this down with Vaporeon at this point. And also the issue with my Vaporeon's Terra type being messed up is, how much did the first Surf do? 29, oh, of course. Also, that crit's horrible for me. But yeah, the issue with my Terra type being wrong is this Veluza is 10 times more of an issue. The Veluza just ends up being so much more problematic because I don't have the ability to Terra and save myself. And yeah, I'm sorry this part of the video is taking so long to get by. Dude's just got such a do-nothing set. It just sits around, throws off some of the weakest attacks possible. I'm just going to pause this while I wait to kill the Appleton because my opponent doesn't know how to switch, so I'll be right back. Alright, I guess I'll unpause this now. My opponent's team is just... oh my lord, it's so bulky. Yeah, eventually the Appleton switched. I tried to KO it with Electrode, and then it took like 5% from a T-Bolt, so I think he was max special defense assault vest this entire time. Which, I don't know about y'all. Me personally, don't think I could recommend that. My opponent is running Toxic Orb. That's insane. You know what's going to be even more insane? When this mon sweeps me. Thank god. I was gonna throw up Stealth Rock just so that the Appleton couldn't come back in. I was legitimately considering throwing up rocks, and then I realized, wait a minute, my whole team is outsped by this bird. If I don't KO it. Oh. So they go for Focus Energy. Oh dear. Yo, can I get the greedy Vaporeon switch here? Let's see, can we get the greedy Vaporeon switch? If so, this is very epic. It doesn't really matter, I don't think, at this point, whether or not I can manage it. I believe my opponent's down to just 2 Pokemon, realistically. This is also where I wish I had the right Terra type, though. What the hell is this? Huh? Wait, can this not even beat my Vaporeon 1v1? Oh no. Am I gonna have to pause this one again? Okay, we're not. My opponent just switches out. I think we win this game. Okay, I'm about to say, I think we win this game, but I'm fully prepared to just pause and come back to it. Yeah, this dude's team was quite just annoying. Just a very bulky team with very annoying Pokemon. And it's kind of the same deal we're looking at here. This is one of those teams that's got a lot of the weirdly bulky guys. I guess really only two with the Paldean Tauros and the Farigiraffe, but then they've also got the Crocolar. I think I could beat down a lot of this team with Trode. I mean, again, we're going to be hoping to try and lure in the Conda. The whole point of this team, lure in Conda for Croak, and I think we could do that. I also like Abomasnow in this game, not as much as I would have if I was Specs. Specs Abomasnow just eviscerates this team, because your Blizzard switching is a Crocolar. So, that ain't holding up. I really hate my boss to fleet if my opponent chooses it. I'm gonna immediately Terra. It's actually such a dumb play if I do. This is... Why do people play like this? That's such a bad play from my opponent. Taunt is so easy for me to do there. Damn. It's actually a good play, by the way. I just didn't, you know, I went for the safe play, because me personally, I would definitely always look for the EQ turn 1. Because I feel like there are a lot of times where you just don't want to make too greedy of a play early. So we get this in, we get a very free surf here. That was some good damage. We see no item, he could be like weakness policy. He goes for Calm Mind. That is a little scary. I'm just gonna Heavy Slam immediately. It's also kind of nice for my Vaporeon to be burned. It's kind of bad as well, because obviously chip damage. But the burn on Vaporeon means he at least can't glare me with Conda. And I speak for everyone when I say Sandaconda is an obnoxious dude. Yeah, so I'm gonna prioritize getting my Stealth Rock there, because this Crocolar now is gonna struggle a lot more with coming in. I think Glare there is a very bad play for my opponent. This time I mean it unironically. I have a burned Vaporeon that I could just always bring in versus Conda. And so going for Glare ever is kind of just not a good play. Thankfully though, we're able to... Ooh, that's a great bit of damage. I'm gonna go for Protect. Goes for Sludge Bomb. I don't know what his set is. I could honestly sack Abomasnow. Okay, he goes for Shadow Ball. I was like, I'd sack Abomasnow in the event that he is Life Orb. But I wasn't sure if he would be, so I didn't want to pull the trigger on that too early. Now, this mon is scary. This is a big threat. This is a huge threat, actually. As it goes for close combat. I do really like my, Oh, he also is just giving me Conda. Cool. I do really like my Electrode at this point in the game. If it's Banded Mabostiff especially, I love it. I'm not sure that's banded damage, but it's hard to say. When the mon's not getting Stakeout boosted, it just kind of doesn't do a lot, so we'll find out here. 295, half of that's like 147.5. So he should be, yeah, he'd be like 442. And now he's not Scarf, so maybe the Tauros is. If he's got a choice Scarf Mon, I think at this point, yeah, it'd be Tauros. I do still have to be aware of a potential Terra. My opponent has not gone for their own yet. I do have to say, I haven't disliked Electrode, at least in this live so far. I think it's been pretty okay. Not like an amazing Pokemon by any means, but it's definitely been doing better than I expected it to, which I appreciate out of the Mon. I think I'd just go for T-Bolt here. Yeah, I'll Volt Switch instead, because I can get Vaporeon in for like super duper free here. I think I just start spamming Surfs. He could Terra, But if they Terra with Crocolar, then like that's perfectly fine. Yeah. I don't mind this going whether it's Terra versus me. In many ways, I prefer that the Crocolar Terra instead of something like good on their team going for Terra. Go for the Will-O-Wisp there. I could actually go for my own Terra Blast here. I'm gonna do that. No, that's really stupid. I don't know if I want to sack this, but I kind of want to just get my Croak in. I guess I need to be cognizant still of this. I'm gonna taunt that. And then go into Croak. Just in case. I mean, I guess if he switches here, we'll know if he's choiced. Forfeiting also kind of makes me think he's choiced. I think we're gonna end it on this one, guys. I apologize for me, I didn't realize that this had a little description there. Yeah, I think we're gonna end on this one, guys. I need to just rest a little bit more. But I hope y'all enjoyed this. Good old live. I think Electrode did pretty alright, though. Electrode was able to, I mean, at least outspeed a lot of Pokemon. In one of our games, we did even get to lure in Conda. Get a whole bunch of damage off with our Terra Blast Ice. Yeah, I mean, Croak didn't end up sweeping as a result, but Croak could have. Even in that last game, too. Croak definitely could have swept after we were able to get rid of the Conda. Wasn't with Electrode, of course, but, you know. I'm still a little annoyed I didn't act on my suspicions on turn 1 and at least go for Taunt. I just had some primitive urge. It was like, he's not gonna go for, you know, Earthquake. Catch him slipping. But it is what it is. I hope y'all enjoyed the live, though. I hope you're staying safe. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.